Well, hello. So today we're doing a look. I'm going to dinner with some, I guess you say, colleagues. Um, some of them I've never met and they work on a different team, but I'm going to represent, say hello, welcoming committee. Everybody knows I'm not the best welcoming committee person, but I am very straight to the point, honest. No, basically, yeah. So I'm going. As you see, my face has been moisturized, primed. My eyes, I've done my eyebrows. I've also done my eye makeup. I used the chocolates by Juvia. Is what I used. With the Stila eyeliner. That's waterproof in black. Also, I almost forgot, subscribe. I need more subscribers. And my mother said, you need to tell them to subscribe. So subscribe, please. Because my mama said so. So with that, we are using Estee Lauder. And the double wear, it's in 7W1. Excuse my voice. It's always fine until I start recording. So, and I just got a lovely pump for it, so it's less messy, less usage of too much. I just got it in the mail today from Amazon. So I'm going to start outward. Go like that. I didn't realize it's too close to my under eye. Hopefully I can revert some of that. I have a mirror off to the side if you wonder what I'm looking at. Because even though I can see better what I'm using, yeah, that's way too close to my under eye. Because I've been using my iPad lately to record because my phone's audio is weird. And I don't know why. But I jerry-rigged my iPad to the stand to work. Okay, because I can't see this part of it. Good, I don't need to get that close because I'm going to be putting bronzer on as well as concealer. I'm trying to blend a little lighter because I didn't go that dark or that heavy. Seems a little light on the side. And it will lighten up, I know, time I get outside and won't look as dark as how it looks inside. So I sit by the window when I do my makeup because in the bathroom, for some reason, everything looks dark in there. I have to create a lighting. So I had a long morning, kind of pampering self, I guess you could say, kind of day. I got my breakfast burrito that I always get. I haven't in a while, but I did today because I needed to. So what I'm going to do is try to use part of my sponge because I don't have my other sponge that I usually use to press it in and get any excess. But I got a breakfast burrito, and then I went and got a pedicure because my feet needed it. I want to go every month, but sometimes it's every other month. It's a little way of pampering myself. And I walk a lot barefoot in the house, not outside. Otherwise I wear sneakers a lot. And so I just wanted to do that. And then I went and got a massage because my back has been hurting. I also need to go to chiropractor, but I went and got a massage as well, just a short one, just to get some of the tensions out. Just been dealing with some things. I needed to get that tension out. Okay, see, of course you can't see that. Lovely lights. They help, but they don't help. It's just pressing it in. But so I got a massage as well, but then I needed a nap. Luckily I only did 30 minutes because otherwise I told her, I'm like, if I did the whole hour, I would have been passed out. I was on the verge. It's on the complete other side of town. But so I got home, took a nap, took another shower because even though it's only 100 now, it's you know, it's almost fall for Arizona, which means 199. There's nothing in the concealer. That's why I brought more than one out here. Okay. So I was a little warm. I needed to take a shower. And I just got ready. I need to send an email before I leave, but my mouse, of course, when you're trying to rush and do stuff, my mouse, that was dead, which I'm like, I don't have time for this. This person can wait a few hours. It'll be fine. So I am using NYX HD Concealer. Normally I would have double dip because I'm not supposed to, but of course concealer with more of the product, because I got 2 of the 3 I had back there, and the one of course that had stuff in it. That's not what I have in my hair. And yes, I have a pimple right there. I've been putting those little dots on it to take care of that. I should use the other one for that. It's slowly going down. It was worse the other day. It's definitely a pimple. I think lip mask I was using, eventually just didn't like it. Because when I do Vaseline, this never happened before. So with that, did I break that? No, I was going to use this. So what I like to do, I'm going to do my cream. I'm trying to do all my cream products first. Just go to the bronzer next. Of course, I didn't bring that either. I'll do my nose real quick. If I had to brush, I would almost mess up my eyeshadow. A little more conscious on that side, obviously. On the eyes and bronzers, NARS, Laguna. I think if you've been watching my videos, subscribe. You know that's my latest one I've been enjoying using. So with that, what I'll do is something different and just use the brush and pat in there, which I've done before, but usually sometimes I also do the line and then. It's a weird thing that's going on right there. But I'm gonna, instead of usually like that, we'll see how that looks a little stippling versus, of course I'll probably do some more after I blend out this concealer. And of course you can't always tell with the lights, which is why I keep looking over here, which shows that light is not on, but I don't think it would matter if it was on. It's an LED light on the mirror, and it's not that strong. I changed the batteries. I'm like, maybe it's the batteries. Yeah, it lasts forever, but if it's not that strong, what's the point? Okay, because my blush is going to be a powder, so I'm not going to even bother putting that on yet until after. May not dip back in there. And then let's blend out. I was going to use my NYX setting spray, but I did not bring that one out. So I'm using the new one I just got that was half off sale that I've always been wanting. It is the Urban Decay All Nighter. So helps blend out concealer. So I like to use the tiny one. For that, I know people get a bigger beauty blender, but I do that when I can't, when I don't want to get this one dirty. because it holds for a while. It may not look like it's clean, but it is sometimes. I'm really not worried about that pimple. I know I just mentioned it again, but and I've been trying to find like a concealer to brighten, but all of them look, I don't like how they make my face look. So this one might be, even though this one is very close to my complexion, it's still, depending on the foundation, it does look a little brightening. Okay. Still haven't decided if I'm doing a wing yet. Not a wing. You see that wing. Lashes yet. I have not decided. And I also don't like with the brighter concealers because people, when they do it, it just looks, yeah. I don't try to, even though I've been taught to here under eye, kind of bring it down there, but kind of where it's like this. I kind of like keeping it like this, a little here, a little there, a little there. And then so I was like, okay, maybe I can also brighten using the powder. I did get a new setting powder because I ran out of my Mercier that I've been using up to this point. Which, since my birthday's coming up, they give you the little mini sample or whatever as a birthday gift once a year. So I'm going to probably get that package to get some more. But I also been using the Hourglass as well that I had a sample that somebody gave me, which has also been kind of nice. Okay. And then I'm probably going to end up using the other side to do my bronzer. Actually, which I think was set. Okay. Actually, let me blend this out a little bit. I'm sure I'm doing it incorrectly. I'm supposed to do it a different way, but this is how we're doing it. So I think doing makeup shouldn't be stressful, which in the beginning for me it was stressful until I figured out what I was doing, because makeup has also become like therapy for me, and so I try not to stress too much to do videos, even though people may be like, you haven't done a video in a while, but that causes more stress on me. Versus, it's like I'm still learning. The point of me doing these videos is because I'm learning and just, you know, kind of showing my progress on how you can get better. And kind of take away the fun in it. If you're like, okay, you got to do it all the time, a video all the time, get new products all the time. Luckily, I can afford to get that many products all the time. I do find a good sale. I mean, like I said, I like doing a video. I just don't want, oh, I want to do it on my time kind of thing. So I try to do one at least once a week because I do have a day job as well. But again, makeup, like I said, makeup is therapy for me. It's just therapy for me. It's been therapy for me. And I was watching a video, a live the other day by Timeless Glamology. I think that's how you say it. She basically goes by Glam. And her car chronicles she's been doing. That's how I discovered her. Came across my feed one day. I'm like, why is this lady doing her makeup in the car? And then you hear the stories and you're like, oh, okay, that's why. But it's always entertaining. It's fun. And she'll explain things as she's doing it. But like I said, she tells great stories as well. So it keeps you intrigued and everything. I'm not necessarily one of those people, but she also mentioned this past week that makeup is therapy. Because it is. It shouldn't be a stressful thing that people make it become. And I know other people have been overwhelmed by people who have more following than me. And I'm like, yes, I like more following, but I don't want to be ridiculously stressed either. And this is my only form of income, but at this point it's not. I have a day job. So I'm using, without me making a mess, the Beauty Bakerie. There we go. Was that powder in the cap? And because it's very light, but it's Plaintain. I always forget to find where, there we go, the sweet spot is, the lights. It's Plaintain, so it's kind of yellowish. And I got that at a half off sale, so I'm patting off some of that. I don't know if I didn't pat enough on. I'm not trying to bake. That was not my intention. I was kind of set. Sorry, I'm not paying for the curl. This is my new way of doing getting used to a new setting powder. I've only had it a few days, so I'm not going to definitely dust some of this off. Of course, you know, the first part I do was the heaviest. I'm really not good at carving my nose either with the bronzer, but you know, you learn over time. Sometimes I snap out me getting in the nose. I've had this nose forever. I'm used to it. But me putting eyebrows on, that's definitely new. To me, I'm like, my eyebrows are lippy, and I'm good to go. Usually, I don't necessarily need a defined nose because this is the nose I was born with, and I've always been fine with my nose. Just because I'm learning makeup doesn't mean I need a new nose. So my blush, Saharan blush by Juvia's Place, and this has become my favorite. Also, others on sale. A good deal. Like I need more blushes, and so I'm gonna go in with Neo. So that one. And a little bit goes a long way, so I can just kind of tap some of that off. And then for one side always, I don't know what I'm doing, but it happens every single time where all of it goes over there. Maybe I should start on this side. It's jealous. So I just like to go up like this. And then I'm going to blend some of that bronzer up into that. The thing is, when I finish powdering, you won't notice all the bright orange. Yeah, it's enough. Let's go like that. And they also have these colors like this one, right-handed, like this one, and that one. Of course, I just got bright pink on my finger, which I've been using. I'm like, I doubt that's a blush. I've been using it as a highlighter. And I don't have a brush for that. I might be able to use my finger if I need to, if I decide to do that. So I'm going to put that down. And then, of course, I'm trying to blend some of that out. I was trying to use the side that didn't have anything on it. But for some reason, now I can't tell what side that is. Just like my beauty blender, I can help with that too. Okay, so I'm going to put that down. And I was going to do, here we go. So I don't really contour anymore. I kind of use my bronzer to do so. Instead. Trying to meet up with it. And sometimes I putting on a little extra blush is good because usually when I'm done, if I put a lot, when I'm done it gets totally tamed down. Like right now it looks like this, but can totally tame itself down. Okay, so I'm going to set everything. Oh, let me do my lips first. Now usually if if I do mascara, I'm not going to do it till after I spray. So I'm using the Lip Bar Straight Face. Usually I use a lot of brown liners, but I'm using a red one today because it goes with the lipstick I'm using. And of course, y'all just right at the pimple. I'm sure I have better tips. But I just go like that to get the bottom lip. So I do have a full bottom lip. If I was using my phone, I would not be able to see this at all. Because I wear contacts and there's reading glasses on top of those. I did put Vaseline and lip primer earlier. This is all just Vaseline right now because the lip primer was before I took a shower. And then when I'm using MAC, you would think I know. Okay, glasses time. Oh, okay. So it's a MAC lipstick. It's a matte. It's a holiday edition. They had very few. So advertisement just came across my email, and that kind of started my makeup journey, was me buying this. I went to the store and they had very few left, and I got it, and that kind of started everything. I was like, oh, okay, let's try lipstick, and progressed from there. I usually don't like putting lipstick on camera because my teeth aren't the straightest, which I'm fine, but you know, people like to talk about things. It's not the exact same shade, the lip liner, but I have a few, but I know that one is not going anywhere. Okay. Again, it's matte. I'm going to be eating. And if y'all have seen my videos, you also know. Definitely do that. That's why I usually make sure I wash my hands before I start all this. I did just sanitize all my equipment this week. My outside of products and things like that, sanitized, sprayed with alcohol, things like that. And let me do this as well. It's a little black. Because I'm a red girl. And when I go on special occasions, I definitely will do that. Okay, so I am going to use Mercier Medium Deep. It's kind of this color. You can see it in the cap there. And I'm just going to be what I use to set. And for some reason, it gets all over the place. For some reason, every single time I go to get some. Which is why I never wear the shirt I'm going to actually wear. Or if I do, I'll try to avoid to get stuff on it. Okay. So it's set. And then like I said, you go like this. Okay, I'm going to use a setting spray in a second as well. Like I said, kind of tame down some of that. I think that the Plaintain Beauty Blender definitely is brightening, highlighting enough that I probably won't have to ever use a necessarily brighter concealer. Obviously, I'm trying to blend that in a little bit. Okay, that we're going to do some spraying. And what I'm going to do is So I'm trying to see. Because of the little, I'm going to do a little, I saw, Alhema, was it? I think it was Alhema. I don't want to get it wrong, but they sprayed themselves with a facial spray a little before they did their setting spray, finishing setting spray. So I'm going to do that real quick, just because I think that in my face will warm up everything and it'll be fine, but I just kind of don't want to go in. And yeah, that did a nice job. You see a little spot. Okay, before I go in with the setting spray. The earrings would definitely do this if I don't do lashes. I'm still deciding. Okay, so this is new. The Urban Decay All-Nighter. It's not the matte one. The matte one I tried in the store once, and that's these little dots. And I was on the I'll tag who. One of the she goes by Mina. Her last name is what's throwing me right now. But the little, I guess, has clay in it, and it leaves little dots on your face, which I didn't realize. And then going across her video, she mentioned it. I'm like, thank you, because nobody discusses this. So, but luckily the one on sale was just a regular all-nighter one and not that one. Because I've been meaning to get this one for a while, but I was going to get the smaller version, which is about the same price as this was when it was on sale. And so luckily this was on sale, finally. So this one says go across, do a T, and then do an X. So I'm going to try that. I'll probably try some more. And I'm looking for a setting spray that just sprays instead of spritzing. Even though the spray goes very far, and as you see, very wet. That's probably too much, but we will let that dry. Another reason I don't wear the shirt, because it does this. I need to, they keep baby wipes. Let's go with them. Just on my chest. So I don't like having setting spray on my neck and all that. I know I'm avoiding it right now, but I'm also trying not to take off the makeup that may or may not have gone. Still wet. I don't have a fan. So I'll do some other things while I lid that. Some things out of the way, because I also can't put on my mascara yet because my face is all wet. So again, something I just learned. To put on that much, you have to wait a second for it to dry. What else can I do right now? Are my ears wet? So I don't like my ears wet. So, but, you know, this setting spray, if I go crazy like that, it gets all over my ears. When I go to put earrings on, it's like, what ears? Where's my phone? I need to leave soon. And so, because I'm wearing a black shirt, I have these earrings that are different colors of pink, but because my eyeshadow is kind of darker and the shirt is black, I'm just going to go with the hoops, the Trusty hoops, instead of anything too fancy. And yeah, if that's the driest, is that, you know, because I don't know, because the other one was matte, and I try to use, so it's temperature control technology, lightweight, up to 16-hour wear. So it's still like 100 right now in Phoenix. So, temperature control would be awesome. And yeah, see the shininess, which is why I'm like, okay. So this, which one should I use though? Okay, let's do this. Still some unknown. I'm supposed to press in, help press in the setting spray. Yeah, because I'm seeing that shine as well. And the wing, I'm just so impressed with my wing. Above all else, I'm like, that wing is awesome. yeah, I definitely like how this is looking. Because sometimes I learned a new one layer technique or whatever, challenge I guess it was, and I really liked that. And so I was like, okay, if I do that all the time, my foundation will last forever. Well, at least until it expires, was what, a year, I believe, well, 18 months. But the Estée Lauder is awesome, so I definitely want to conserve it, but I also want to do all over face when it cools down. For work, I'll finally do makeup. For work, I've done it a few times last month, this month. Month is going by so fast. Apparently Virgo season. I'm obviously not a Virgo. My birthday's coming up, that's all I'm going to say. I'm not a Virgo, but my birthday's coming up. Okay, so I'm going to do, I really don't want to do lashes, but just, anyway, I'm going to do, I've been using Maybelline SkyHigh. There we go. Waterproof. Not really a crier, but I have allergies that come on whenever. I did take my allergy spray this morning, which is probably also why I was tired. But allergies can get to you, cause you to, and then sometimes something is in my contacts, so my eyes may water. So that's why I always get waterproof. I have some other ones, like some sample ones. They're not waterproof, and people seem to have no problem with them. So I'm like, okay, y'all just don't cry ever, your eyes don't water. Maybe when I go back to just wear my glasses, which may or may not happen, I'll have to keep buying new contacts or keep getting exams. My vision has been changing a little faster than I would like since I've gotten in my 40s. So like I have glasses, I just need to get the prescription. They're not too behind, but is it earlier this year? No, they're from last year, late last year actually. And I don't do the bottom lash because I've noticed, maybe because I didn't, but I've heard if your eyelids are oily, that it transfers. There's that little panda thing that we like to call it. So, the lashes may make this look even better. Wait, on my lashes. Okay, so if I could do lashes real quick. So, if I do these lashes, okay, as you see, it's No Filters Kiss. I'm trying to think. I'm batting right now. I don't need lashes. I'm not gonna do lashes. I just don't have the patience or the time, and I need to go anyway. So this is the look. This is the final look. Oh, you know what? Let me change my shirt real quick. I'm gonna get off camera real quick. Oops. Don't ask me why I'm singing Christmas songs. And it's still so hot. And the slow things on. Okay, forgive me. Oops. So this is the top, black. So this is my final look. So my face, my chest is bronzy. I have a dark neck, as we see. So my face, it's gonna be lighter. Definitely go outside. I'll probably shoot another video just to use for the promo. And so you can see in real life light as well. So this is how I'm going out. So final look. Have a good day.